Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the March Boxycharm unboxing for my PR boxes. Friends, we have a lot to talk about, and as you can see, I am starting this video with makeup on, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. As many of you guys know, usually what I do with my PR boxes is I open the boxes, tell you everything I got, and then I do a first impressions try on with you guys because early in the month, you can't really do the honest user reviews, the deep dives just yet. There's no reviews to be had, so I love to kind of go through this with you. And technically, I'll still be doing that, but again, I'm wearing makeup because, well, I had to do something because the boxes are pretty skimp on makeup this month, unfortunately. But, I did go ahead and open up all of these boxes ahead of time, pull out the few pieces of makeup there are to film that portion for you so we can kind of just go through the deep dives and go through box by box and give you my first impressions there and the things I did get to put on my face. And then we're going to see later in the month, as I get my paid for box, then maybe we'll do some deep dives like we did last month, the honest user reviews, see what other people are saying. And I'm really curious to hear what you guys are going to be getting, because I've heard there's a lot of variations going around, but most of them are skincare. A lot of skincare, and skincare can be awesome, especially since it's such a high value investment. That's great. A lot of us have a lot of it from the past few years, and some things, I don't know if they're going to work well for my skin. So, you know the drill. Grab your tea, grab your snack, grab your water, grab your sass, get comfy, because today we are diving in this together. Cheers! I'm going to be giving you guys more details about the information on these boxes down below in my description box, so be sure to check those out. I love that Boxycharm does send these to me every single month, and I get really excited to kind of get into this with you because I have been doing these videos since like 2017. Oh my gosh. So seeing how the boxes have evolved, and we were promised last year a lot of changes this year. So I love to kind of tell you guys what I'm seeing, what I'm noticing from my very long time of being a charmer, and I pay for my own boxes, but also getting the PR and comparing things like that. So let's start with the base box. This month, the theme is Game Changer. So I think a lot of us by March, we're hoping to see some game-changing products show up for us, right? And I did get an email from Boxycharm about my paid-for box that I think kind of correlates to this box, so I want to fill you in what I can. They did send me an email letting me know that there were going to be some repeats in my paid for base box that will be coming later in the month, so stay tuned for that video. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on what that looks like. And I think some of these products are the same thing because two in here are products I just recently received. However, one of them I was pretty excited to see again because I love this brand and I will absolutely use them and did so today. But there's another product that's a duplicate in here that I'm probably gonna have to gift away. Let's start there, get the repeats out of the room. This is the Gen Skin Hydrating Marine Algae Eye Patches. I have these already, and so I'm not gonna undo this plastic. These are the gummy style under eye patches that are pretty cooling. They do tear pretty easily, and I do believe their shape is a little bit of like a really intense swoop, so it doesn't feel natural to maybe lay them a certain way. Adam actually liked these a lot. These are $49. That feels pretty pricey, actually. Adam does like them. We've had them a few months. I've maybe popped into them again once or twice, but we've gotten so many under eye products that it's kind of like, once you start doing too many, it doesn't help anymore, or you can break me out. So I think this is okay, this is fine, but I'm definitely gonna be giving this away because I already got it. My other repeat product, you're gonna see me using live in action later in the video with something else, but it is these Luxe brushes. This is one of their travel brushes. This is their Florals brush set that we got last year. So it comes with a little purple set here that holds everything. And then the brushes are not pink, no. These are mint, and I love these brushes. I think they're fantastic, so I definitely use these today. As you can see, they're dirty because I love them. And another tiny sponge that I didn't really like this tiny sponge because you can use it for under eye, but that is about it. I don't remember if I still have the other one or not, but this isn't my favorite part. The brushes definitely are, so those were a great thing to kind of get again. I don't mind that at all, because Luxe brushes, they're some of my favorites. And these are $40, and normally the Luxe brushes are pink, so I liked that these were teal. Not only do they go with my nails, but I don't know what's different about those brushes, but I feel like that blending brush is actually one of my favorites to use. It's extra soft, long bristles, well packed. I really like these a lot. Moving on now to something else that I do not have on my face, but it is from a brand that I have actually enjoyed. I have a few things in my beauty collection that I've gotten from this brand from Boxy and liked. This is the Frank Body Brightening Vitamin C Mask for $19.95. Brightening vitamin C products do work really well for my skin usually, so this is something that I could be excited to use. Babes who bite the forbidden fruit, then mask with it. This has some papaya in it, some kakudu plum. I'm probably saying that fruit completely wrong. Ooh, packaging is actually pretty lightweight. I love that these things are not tested on animals. Oh, nice little pump as well. So I'll be excited to play around with this and give you my thoughts. Because there's so much skincare in these boxes, obviously I couldn't put them all on for you this morning, and skincare is one of those things where you gotta let the play develop. You gotta see what's working for you, what isn't. Some things you can tell kind of right away, some things you need to give a longer amount of time to. So there's really no sense in me trying to put all the skincare on. That wouldn't make any sense. I do like that this is actually pretty affordable. $19.95 from Frank's Body, so if it's something you love, you can get it again without having to break the bank. I do enjoy that. So right now I know what you're saying. You're like, where's the makeup? Where's the makeup? So far we're not seeing any makeup. There are 2 pieces of makeup in here that I do have on my face today. Let's start with the base product. I actually received 2 of these in these 3 different boxes, so I had to make an executive decision. Which illuminating primer does this oily skin girl want? A lot of you guys know as an oily skin girl, illuminating products, which we tend to get this a lot with Boxycharm, even before. So that was something that I was, you know, kind of like, all right, some of them I like. Some of them work well for me. Some of them make me look like a grease ball. Today, I'm trying the illuminating primer from Rare Beauty. I've tried some of her products before, and I think they work well. So I'm really hopeful that this doesn't turn my face into literally a wet, slobby mess later in the day. This is the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. This primer actually only retails for $26. It's supposed to be a cooling, water-based gel primer that smooths, hydrates, and illuminates skin, prepping you for makeup that looks great and feels its best all day. Ultrafine pearls give this skin a soft, lit from within glow. That's why I chose this one over something else I'm going to be telling you about, because I thought maybe because it's that pearlescence, it's a little lighter, maybe it won't let me look too wet and greasy later in the day. I'm hopeful for that. So right now I am not mad at how the makeup looks. I think it looks pretty good, but you know, it's kind of got to be one of those things where in a couple hours I got to see how it goes. So stay tuned. And the last thing in here that is makeup, at least, is something that is new to Boxy, brand new brand to Boxy. And how many of you used to watch The Hills? I only did later in my college years. This is the Lauren Conrad eyeliner. This one is called the liquid eyeliner. That's just what it's called, and its retail is $20. So this is a product that I found I had to shake up because I did do my first eye with this black inky like liner, and the tip is okay. It's maybe not my ultimate favorite, but it's one that I can work with pretty well. What I tend to do with this style is kind of like start it in the middle and drag, so that way I don't get too much with a point. Everything seems to work better for my eye shape that way. But I kept noticing it wasn't very black. It looked very gray toned, and the shade is called Onyx. Yeah, Onyx. So then I was swatching it on my hand and realized it wasn't doing much pull. It wasn't giving me a straight black line or anything. So I closed it all up, shook it up again, and then did it again. And then after like the 3rd or 4th shake, I feel like I got some more pigment to the brush. So definitely shake this baby up if you are struggling with maybe getting a good lasting liner, some pigment with this, because it took me a little bit to like really work it up, because I had shaken it up beforehand, but I guess it really needed to get the fluid down there. So be a little patient with it, and then I was able to get a pretty nice crisp line. I was pretty pleased with it. Went across the lid really nice. Hasn't bled. Hasn't really moved or budged much, which I appreciate, especially if I'm going to go for a fuller wing like I have today. And for 20 bucks, that's not too bad. It's a newer brand to Boxy. So that is everything in my PR base box. I think this box, even though I got 2 repeats, is okay actually, because I don't mind the Luxe brushes. I really, really enjoy those. I'm gonna add those to my collection. I'm not mad about the vitamin C mask. If there's anything in here that's probably my absolute least favorite, well, other than the repeat, might be the primer, but I'm not mad about that either. So it's got to be more these eye patches since I already got them, and this is a double whammy of duplicates for me personally. And I'm wondering if that's what I'm about to get again in my paid for box, you know, so then I'm gonna have technically 3 of each thing. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. Now, let's jump over. Do you guys want to do premium or do you want to do luxe? Not that I can hear you, but let's go ahead and do the premium because that's the order I tend to think of them in, since luxe is only a quarterly box. The premium box, I let you guys know recently, I had just discovered in my emails with Boxycharm. I don't know when influencers are no longer going to be getting the premium box, and some of you guys let me know it could be because of the merge with Ipsy. I guess Ipsy, do they not gift or PR out their bigger bags? Since I don't get their PR and never have. I was a subscriber for a while. I don't really know, but I've heard they don't give out their bigger bags to influencers, which seems like an interesting marketing choice, but you know, whatever. The theme for the premium box is Game Changer again, and as soon as I open this box, there's a aroma that kind of like woofs over you, and I don't know which product it is because I've definitely not dived into it. I'm not sure which one is causing the smell. It's not a smell I actually enjoy. Kind of smells a little musty. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I will say, just glancing in this box, this may be my least favorite box out of these 3. Is what I'm gonna say, because I think there's one makeup product in here and I'm really not impressed with what it looks like on my face today. So let's start with the makeup and then maybe we'll discover some new things with this skincare. We just saw this brand before. This is the Ether Beauty, the Big Bang Mascara for $28. The packaging is super pretty. It's like got this pearlized iridescent look to it. Really nice, very lightweight. And what I do remember about this brand is they're very focused on being sustainable. They're absolutely cruelty-free. They really focus on being an organic product, which I think there's a lot of great things about that. This is made with 100% recycled ocean plastic and a biodegradable wand. So it's very lightweight. This is a black mascara. However, as far as the name The Big Bang goes, for me, it feels a little misleading. But you know how I feel about mascaras. You have to open them. Open them up, let them oxidize, live their life, because they can become better a week or 2 in. The wand is pretty nice. I would say it's got a lot of fluff to it, which sometimes I like those, but it's going to really depend on the formula. The formula is really where something can shine for me or not. And since I do have, and I kind of blame this on myself, I have bigger, rounder eyes. So I feel like if a mascara isn't really giving me some length and volume and a little bit of thickness, it can make my lashes look more sparse than they really are. And then it just looks like I looked better without mascara, or a different one would be better for me. I need to let the play develop with these because I can see certain lashes look a little bit longer and other ones. It's hard to see also with the liner that I have going. I feel like maybe if I hadn't done liner, I could see the lashes a bit better. The lower lashes actually look pretty good. I'm not mad at that at all, and I want to see how this oxidizes and thickens up a little bit. This isn't my favorite mascara right now, and also my favorite mascaras are only like $4.99 at the drugstore. This being a $28 value, I mean, that seems like a lot to me personally, but I've also had mascaras that are like $45 from these boxes, and I've been like, but why? So I'm really excited to see how this lives its life. Like I said, the lower lashes look really good. The upper ones, the liner's kind of in the way, so maybe I can't see the full look of them, but I did want to pop on falsies today for this video. I really did, but then I was like, no, you just tried on a mascara. So we'll see how this kind of lives its life the next few weeks. But I'm not mad about it at all, and I was glad to get a little little bit of makeup in this box because now everything else in here, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, to be honest. A brand new brand to Boxycharm is something that I've heard 2 people now say they think this may be Alicia Keys' skincare line. I'm not sure. Tell your girlfriends below if that's what you think this is. This is the Keys Soul Care Skin Transformation Cream, fragrance-free with Nichole for $30. It's a fragrance-free hydrating moisturizer face cream that helps reveal plumped and radiant looking skin with Nichole, malachite, and ceramides, and hyaluronic acid. It's definitely cruelty-free, which I do love. The retail on this is $30, so it's not terrible, but it is pricey. Good skincare, like I said, can be an investment, which we all know. Ooh, the packaging is actually really pretty, yes? Very substantial, a little bit heavier than I thought. A nice, thick cream. It's fragrance-free, but maybe it's just the container I'm smelling. It's not it's nothing powerful because it is fragrance-free. Feels pretty nice going on the skin, so maybe I'll give this a go. I'm just going to have to figure out when to stop certain skincare to move on to others because that can really make my skin react sometimes. So that's the thing about getting a ton of skincare is sometimes you're like, I want to try this, but I have one face. What is smelling in here? I got to figure that out. So there's an Aromatherapy Associates London De-Stress Muscle Gel for focusing and soothing. And this is $40. Experience the cooling and comforting transformative power of invigorating black pepper, warming ginger, and detoxifying rosemary in this award-winning gel. The perfect antidote to an intense workout or demanding day, $40. And I can tell you now, Adam was going to love this. He's someone that does a lot of workouts and stuff. So, ooh, it's got lavender, rosemary. We just knew that. Oh, I just got it on my face. Oh. It's like got a menthol-y scent to it too. Now my face is going to smell like menthol. Good job, Nichole. Good job. Okay, not bad. We'll see how this goes. I'll let you know if Adam has any updates, if I have any updates on this after, I don't know, some cardio or something. All right, let's see what's going on. This is the other primer that also was for dewy, illuminating vitamin C glass glow primer. I almost did this, but I knew more about the Rare Beauty line, so I thought, well, this one's from Ciate London. This is their Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer for $32. I was worried that this was going to make me too glowy because it says glass-like, but I also have other things that are glass-like that don't make me too dewy. Packaging kind of looks like maybe a Pure product. So I may try this. I do like that they're cruelty-free. There have been a few hits for me that I have had with Ciate London. So that's why I didn't want to, count it out, but I only have one face to put on primers with, and I kind of wanted to be able to see through the day how this one does, and then maybe I'll move on to this one in a future video. Here, have you tried this one? Or if you do get it and try it, let me know. Does it make you, if you have oily skin like me, turn a little greasy? Does it work well? Does it do that glass skin? Because as soon as I hear glass skin, I think of my Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. Different product, but I love how it makes my skin look. All right. Is this another eye mask? I just got eye masks in the other one. And now, who's tried stuff from Stella? Grace and Stella. Tell me if you have. For $24, this is the Everything is Better in Pink Collagen Boosting Eye Masks. This one feels pretty heavy. Also cruelty-free, which I do appreciate. These masks are focused on firming and hydrating under the eyes. I feel like a lot of them say the same things, and like I just said, I already have this little booger here. I have other eye patches in there. I've got a lot of serums. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of these, to be honest, simply because I only have one face. Well, my husband and I, but he only was 2 faces, and this is a lot of skincare. So, have you liked this line? I don't know too much about Grace and Stella, so if you do, let me know. Let us all know down below. And then there's something in here called the pill. It sounds really pharmaceutical, and I don't take the pill anymore. I don't need that. Oh, this is that Nichole line, because we've gotten like some of their... What was that thing? Was it drops? Were they like healthy drops or something where it just felt a little bit more like clinical? The Pill All-in-One Serum. This is a single daily use of high potency that activates and designs to remove dead skin cells, increase cell regeneration, hydrate and depuff the skin, combining the best of clinical and natural. It delivers in one step to layering multiple acids safely $85. Cha-ching, cha-ching. This palette is a tropical supplement, a single dose of powerful actives where every ingredient has a function for health of your skin. Made using only non-toxic clean ingredients that do no harm to people or the planet. I do like that it comes in a pump. That's nice. It's an all-in-one serum, huh? Man, now I'm so curious. But at the same time, I'm like, is this what I'm smelling? Let's see. I think this is the smell. I'm not sensitive to smell, guys. And oh my golly, Miss Molly. Feels really wet. Doesn't feel too serumy or too thick. It feels more liquidy than anything else. Smell isn't maybe as bad, but as soon as you open this box, the whole box smells like this, and it was in a package and in a box. But a box full of skincare with one okay-ish makeup product. Kind of not sad that I did not pay for this box, honestly. I do think this is also the box maybe that we were all asked what shade we'd want from the foundation, the airbrush foundation. So some people may be getting that. I didn't see any other influencers getting that though, which is fine. Maybe it's just going to subscribers. I've been a long time subscriber. I'm still a subscriber, but now I've gone down to one box this year for the first time. But this is not very good marketing strategy for them, I would say personally, because this is a ton of skincare. Now let's get into the Luxe box, but I have to charge this battery. Okay, so now we are opening the Luxe box, and this is only a quarterly box. We only get it every 3 months. This one is just saying Luxe 2022 for spring. So they've kind of switched it up. It used to be Luxe was like all of those high-end makeup brands. Then it kind of started to switch to its own version of like a FabFitFun kind of box where it's more of like a lifestyle box. And now it kind of feels like it kind of teeters back and forth. So let's see what all is in here. Okay, the first thing actually that's in here I am wearing today. I used it with some of the very first items I pulled out of my base box, which is the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. That is an exclusive collaboration with Boxycharm. This one is called Cupid. So looking at the palette online, I thought it was a bunch of neutrals, but I hope you can see now there's actually a lot of warm berry purple tones to it, and it looks different on the eyes than it looks in the pan. This is a $48 value, but again, this is a Boxy exclusive, so I don't think Natasha Denona is going to be selling this for $48. This is just kind of like what the retail is for their palettes this size anyway. So I have used this palette now twice. Once when I first got this because I wanted to see how the shadows were, because some of us got the Peak eyeshadow palette originally when Boxy did an exclusive with Natasha, and there was a good amount of those palettes that were awesome and great, just like her normal formula. And then there were the palettes that did not possibly get pressed right or something. A very large majority of us got those palettes, but I know some people got good ones too, so a lot of people were confused saying, why are people so mad about this palette? It's Natasha, it's great. It's probably because they got the same one I got, which was patchy. It did not do a good job. It was not a great representation for the brand or introduction to the brand, and I will say that for certain. I do have a lot of palettes from Natasha, not only ones that are a little bit bigger, but also a bunch of these normal size. They're not minis. The minis actually are smaller pans. They're just kind of like, these are like the bite-sized versions of her regular size pans, so these should be pressed just like the big palettes. I have quite a bit of those that I have gotten from Boxycharm before, so I was really excited to get these. And from what I can tell so far on 2 uses, these are actually much better than the Peak eyeshadow palette. If you received that before, at least mine is. Now I will say, the shades that you see here, like this taupey nudish shade right here, actually pulls pretty purple on me. And I'm going to insert some clips here to show you, which that actually surprised me, because when I first saw pictures online, I thought it was a neutral palette. Saw it in person, I was like, it's got a little bit of depth to it. And then once I got it on my eyes, that's all I have on my lids today. It is a bunch of purples and some berryish tones. Even the swatch on my wrist here with this nude shade actually looks a little bit more taupe than it pulls on my skin tone, because it looks like a very dusty rose purple shade. But as you can see, the pigment and the spread is really nice. The darker shades, I would say Nude Vino here. I'm going to go in a second time because that one is a little bit, you got to add a little bit more love to that one. But then she comes in really well. Really pretty. Like this, way better than the Peak Pan palettes. So much better than that palette that was just kind of patchy. My eye look today and an eye look I did before, I think blended much, much better than those other ones. I just wasn't expecting it to be a purple berry tone because I didn't think that that's what it had looked like online. But I'm really pleased with the eye looks I have been able to get from this palette. Not mad about that at all. But since purples aren't really my jam, I do go into the burgundy sometimes. I was really more hoping for a bunch of brown tones personally, but that's just me because that's kind of the vibe I am in. But I do think this is a really pretty palette. You do need to take your time to blend maybe some of these darker tones when it comes to being up in the crease, just to make sure everything is smooth and nice. But it's way better than the Peak Pan one that I had gotten. So much better. Like this a lot. So glad to see a little bit of Natasha back in our boxes. That's that luxury that we were talking about that we missed from our Boxycharms. So let's go into it. Let's see what else we got because these are beautiful. And I think there was at least one other thing in here I liked, but we'll see. I haven't really gotten to explore much because there's not a lot of makeup. Let's just do the other piece of makeup because I need to touch up anyway. Lawless. Brand new to Boxycharm. Lawless is giving me a really great pout today, and this is their Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss for $25. What? This is Rosy Outlook, and I have this right now over a nude lippy with just a little bit of liner. I think this is so nice. I had already put this in my handbag. I had already used this. It's got a little extra hydration to it. It's got a little extra shine to it. I think it is so nice, and I think it can really make a pout look plumper. I do feel it like doing some tingling motions too. It's $25. It is a clinically proven lip plumping treatment and ultra shiny gloss with immediate and long-term plumping, softening, and hydrating benefits. Long-term, yes please. In a universally flattering sheer pink baby shade. I didn't even know it had much pigment to it because it goes so well with all of the lip colors I have put it with. And I've gone deeper too, as you can probably see on the doe foot. Immediately lines are filled and the lip surface is smooth. With consistent use, lips are proven to increase their volume and plumpness with fewer lip lines. Oh girl, how you doing? I really like this. There is a little bit of tingling, but not a ton. I don't feel like I've got a million bees stinging me right now. I like this so darn much. So 2 really great wins with the Luxe box, for sure. Now moving on. Okay, this is something else from Frank Body that I do want to try. Apparently I need to try it on the booty. We've gotten their booty drops before, so I'm not scared. This is the Perky Sculpting Body Hydrator for $19.95. It says, feeling flat, Perky will perk you up with a sculpting moisturizer for smooth and hydrated skin, packed with caffeine to firm your assets. They wrote that like that on purpose. Acai to give you a boost, shea butter to hydrate, and lawn seed extract to sculpt your booty. So there is caffeine in here, and we have had that before, and I don't think I have it out here at the moment. It's probably one of my other drawers because I really liked it. They're, what was it called? The booty lifting, booty something. And it was for your, like, your legs and stuff. And I liked even putting it here on my neck because I was noticing a tightening effect that it did all through here. And as a woman with, like, you know, busty area that could get a little creasy and stuff, I noticed that was helping with it. Oh, it says butt first coffee. This is actually a little coffee cup. Can you use this? My coffee cup is food grade and reusable, safe for microwaves, dishwashers, and future coffee dates. But right now, got a butt on it though, just so you know. You will be drinking, looking at a butt. Little cap. Oh! So the caffeine in here is actually what helps to really plump up the skin. And this is what it looks like in the little cup here. You smell like the coffee vibes. It's definitely a thicker product, which you would probably guess because I remember a lot of us were making jokes about the booty lift serum, like little droppers that we got. They were like, I remember reading the comments, I would need multiple bottles on each cheek for that. And I'm like, I understand. It's the caffeine in it. It will definitely, where do I put you? It'll boost, it'll like circulate the skin a bit. It'll juice it all up, get it all plump. I'll try it on my butt. It's spring. I'm about to do some spring swimsuits and all kinds of stuff. You know, I'm not above trying it. That's for sure. And I mean, this is really cute that it comes in a little coffee cup after you use up the booty cream. I'm not sorry. That's fine. Okay, maybe I should have not started with those 3 because now we're just going to get into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I don't know if I'm going to keep. We'll see. We've got the Ren Clean Skincare Brightening Dark Circle Eye Cream. I have so many under eye circles and creams and pads that I've gotten in every single box this month. This is $49. This eye cream combines 95% natural origin ingredients to visibly reduce dark circles after 7 days with an irritation-free formula suitable for all eyes. Do you guys like Ren Beauty? I know I've heard of it. Clean skin. I feel like it doesn't even mean anything anymore. It's just like a buzzword and marketing term, but I like that it's got a little pump in here. So if you like this brand, please tell us below. Pretty pricey for as little as this sucker is, so I would hope it would work. 49 bucks. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Next in here, Drybar. I do like Drybar. I use a lot of their products for like heat protectants and stuff like that because I've gotten them from Luxe's, I think, from Boxy. So let's see what this is. This is the Liquid Glass Miracle Smoothing Sealant for $34. Ooh, it's a frizz protector? Girl, I have curly hair. As you can see, it's probably already getting frizzy on me. Yep, right up here. And humidity is making a comeback here in the Tampa area. So help a girl out. This could be exciting. Lasts through 3 washes? What? Okay, now I'm really excited for this. This is the Meet the Ultimate Frizz Fighter. Heat activated technology wraps an invisible shield around each hair strand to provide frizz resistance. Leaves super glossy, silky finish without weighing your hair down, and it lasts 3 washes. Okay, now I'm excited for this. Really excited for this. Use it on damp hair. For best results, do not apply any other pre-styling products. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Stay tuned because my hair gets bigger and bigger as the year goes on. And it's cruelty-free. Love that. All right, what else we got here? So Juice Beauty. I remember I've been with Boxycharm this long. Back in the day when we got our first things from Juice Beauty. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, you see this all the time in the Ulta 21 day sales and it's so pricey. The retail values are always insane. Little did I know that was the gateway product to get us all hyped about a ton of skincare, and now that's all we get anymore is skincare, so this feels a little less exciting and a little less luxurious because of all the other skincare you've seen in this video and all my others. But let's see what this one is. This is Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Retinol Overnight Serum for $72. Wow. Clean, vegan, 2.5 bio-retinol serum with breakthrough scientific technology, encapsulating the vitamin in evening primrose to assure stability and avoid toxic chemicals. Skin rescuing technologies help to keep your skin looking and acting youthful while you sleep. I do like an overnight sleeping serum. Maybe it's just the marketing in me where I feel like I'm doing something while I sleep. Maybe not. Have you tried this before? Let us know because we need to know all the dirty details. Dang it. 2 of the last brands in here I don't want in my Boxycharms, especially this next one. Let's just talk about Complex Culture. This is now back-to-back months we're seeing Complex Culture. If you do not know, Ipsy, who bought Boxycharm, has their own sister company for beauty and skincare called Complex Culture. It makes no sense to be doing so much overlap that Ipsy people are seeing from Boxycharm and Boxycharm people are seeing from Ipsy if you want us to get both boxes, which a lot of us have for a long time. Like I did even for a little bit. I know a lot of you guys get both boxes. Well, you did. This one's called No. It's not called No, but it's called Filter Out Daily Blue Light Defense Mist. Haven't we been through this? Haven't we all decided that the blue light mists are gimmicks? We have been through this with the primers and the skincare and the sprays and all the stuff. The blue light things are just all gimmicky. I thought we'd been through this. Am I crazy? Is that a fever dream? What? Complex Culture Beauty Filter Out Daily Blue Light Defense Mist for $32 Moisturize, set, and protect all in one. At least it does other things too. The fact that it only says it's blue light in the front, I was like, I cannot. How many times are we gonna get more blue light things that don't really do anything? I just feel like there has been so many brands that have come out with blue light blocking things that have been slammed. Some of them had to have been pulled from the shelves because it's all a gimmick. It's just like a cash grab. Moisturize, set, and protect all in one step with this multitasking blue light defense mist, a botanical powerhouse clinically proven to protect skin from the harmful effects of HEV blue light rays, which we all know isn't a thing and that people have been trying to market off of it to make money. I'm annoyed about that. Annoyed about that. And the other thing is, it's probably none of us really use sheet masks anymore. So that's kind of like the first thing that I'm like, ugh, I have so many sheet masks that I'm not using. But also, this brand isn't known to be as great as some of us had hoped it would be. And it's from one of those Bravo celebrities. Is that how you say it? Or they're not really celebrities. They're from Bravo. It's the Give Them Lala Stay Calm Soothing Sheet Masks for $30. Soothe and soften your skin in a flash with the Stay Calm Soothing Sheet Masks. I hate when I end videos not meaning to on things that I don't like or that I'm not excited about. These are aloe infused. Nothing too revolutionary in here. So, okay. More skincare. Not something I'm very excited about, but, you know. How much is this one? 30 bucks. How many do you get? You only get 4? I don't even want to open this because I'm probably going to give this away, but I think you only get 4. Things I do like out of this Luxe box. Definitely excited about more of the Dry Bar products. Kind of excited about this little coffee cup full of perky booties. I'll perk up my booty. This is the season I'm gonna try it. Let's do it. Definitely excited about the Natasha. Definitely excited about the Lawless juicy lip goodness here that I'm liking. And you know, some of these other things, like I said, with the Juice Beauty. I mean, tell me, do you like this? Do you like this? High retail, and I do like, it's retinol. Retinols are good too for my skin. I liked this box probably the most, the Luxe box for sure, out of all 3 of these. And then I want to say, if I had to tell my friends, what is the second place box, it would be the base box, even though it had 2 repeats, which you wouldn't think it would be, but because, you know, good brushes are good brushes. Okay, I'll give this away to somebody who wants it, but primer, eyeliner, vitamin C mask, you know, I think that's the way I would go with this. And unfortunately, the premium that used to be one of my favorites just is a lot of skincare. A lot of skincare. And I already have a lot of skincare. Please do not drink every time I say skincare, but if you did, I am not responsible. Thank you guys so much for going through my Boxycharm boxes with me. Tell me what you're loving. If I ask questions about specific products, if you know, please help a girl out. Help our other friends out here so we can learn more about all of the products in here, because sometimes there's a diamond in there that you don't know is a diamond. It's a diamond in the rough. You gotta kind of like get all the information out of it. But I also am really glad to see Natasha back in our boxes. But where's the makeup boxy? Like, I'm so grateful for Natasha, and I feel like that was a little bit of a shiny object. And for those of you that maybe get the premium where you got to choose, and maybe you do get the foundation that you want, maybe those were kind of like shiny objects. But it's like, okay, we were promised more makeup in 2022 with the price increases, so when does that happen? Like, what's the timeline on that? Do we have an ETA on this? Is there tracking information? Mostly because, or at least tell us, like, hey, you can have makeup or you can have skincare. Which do you want? I will tell you makeup. So help a girl out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you got, and definitely stay tuned and be subscribed for my upcoming paid for boxes. And you guys, I have some luxury videos coming for you that I think are going to be really exciting, but affordable luxury. That's what I'm really excited about too. Things that are affordable but still feel bougie and high end. I'm really excited to share those with you. Bye, friends.